First up, Manchester United. It looks like they're making a serious move for Sporting Lisbon's center back, Goncalo Inacio. Now on paper, he's tied down until 2027, and his release clause is around 60 million euros. That's about 51.5 million pounds. But here's the twist. Sporting are reportedly willing to sell for less, around 45 million euros or just under 40 million pounds. That's a bargain for a left-footed ball-playing defender who fits the profile of what United are clearly looking for under Amorim, especially with Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof both expected to leave when their contracts expire. And let's not forget, Harry Maguire's future is still uncertain, which clears a clear path for someone like Inacio to step into the squad. If this one happens for under 40 million pounds, it could be one of the smarter signings United have made in recent windows. Now remember Fabio Silva? The guy Wolves dropped 35 million pounds on back in 2020? He didn't quite light up the Premier League, but after a few loan spells in Belgium, the Netherlands, and Scotland, he's finally clicking in La Liga with Las Palmas. This season he's got 10 goals and 3 assists in 23 appearances. And that's caught the eye of Europa League quarter-finalists Eintracht Frankfurt. They've already held talks over a potential permanent deal, but it won't be easy. Atletico Madrid, Real Betis, and Villarreal are also circling. Speaking of Frankfurt, they're also sitting on one of the most in-demand strikers in Europe right now, Hugo Ekitike. The 22-year-old Frenchman has been absolutely lethal this season. 21 goals and 9 assists in 42 games. He's got pace, technique, composure, and now he's got a 100 million euro price tag. Yep, that's what Frankfurt are valuing him at. And guess who's interested? Pretty much every top 6 Premier League side. Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle, and now Manchester United have joined the race too. Now let's talk about a young talent, Tyler Dibbling. Southampton are heading back to the Championship, and as always, that means some of their top youngsters will be on the move. Dibbling's been one of the few bright sparks in a tough season for Saints, and naturally, big clubs are circling. Tottenham were leading the race for a while, but reports say they've dropped down the pecking order. RB Leipzig, yeah, the same club that developed guys like Upamecano and Szoboszlai, they're seriously interested in bringing him to Germany. So don't be surprised if Dibbling joins the long list of English talents heading to the Bundesliga for game time and growth. Speaking of Leipzig, they might be losing one of their stars this summer. Castello Luqueba, the young French center back, is on Manchester City's radar, and word is they're willing to go as high as 60 million pounds to get him. City are always planning ahead, and with players like John Stones and Kyle Walker not getting any younger, adding a top-tier young defender makes a lot of sense. Now here's an interesting one. Federico Chiesa. Liverpool brought him in from Juventus last summer for around 12.5 million pounds, but it hasn't quite worked out. He's struggled for game time and consistency, and now Liverpool are reportedly ready to move him on. They've slapped a price tag of between 21.7 million pounds and 26.1 million pounds on him. Back in Italy, both AC Milan and Napoli are ready to pounce. Let's head over to Germany. Bayern Munich are planning for life after Thomas Muller, and apparently Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers is high on their list. The 21-year-old has had a breakout season with Villa, and Bayern are reportedly ready to spend around 70 million euros